It's another week of tending the Torah garden. The book of Bereshis is all about building, and this week's building block is inner joy. As you watch this video, something very special is taking place in New York, the Kinus Hashluchim, the International Conference of Chabad Emissaries. From their 5,000 posts around the world, these rabbis, ambassadors of light, come back to headquarters once a year to recharge, refocus, and reinvigorate themselves to continue their holy work of bringing Jews closer to their Father in heaven. In a few months' time, a similar conference will take place for the Shluchos, the Rebbitzins, who have an equal and sometimes even bigger role in running the Chabad houses together with their rabbi husbands. On both occasions, simultaneous programs take place for the children of the Shluchim, the young boys and girls who live in all corners of the globe and assist their parents in fulfilling their lifelong mission. In 2021, the coronavirus forced the women's kinus to be held virtually, over Zoom. The same went for the girls' program. Young shluchos tuned in live on their computers and enjoyed a fun-filled program over the entire kinus weekend. Two of those incredible girls were Chani and Musya Hennig, the 9 and 7-year-old daughters of the Rebbe Shluchim to Chengdu, China. On Friday morning, as the program began, the MC welcomed all the girls who joined, and then explained that while many girls were privileged to live in more developed cities, there was one group of girls that deserved special attention. He said, "There are young shluchos who live in far-off places. They have to deal with many difficulties. Their lives can be complicated at times, and they don't have it easy like so many of us do. So today, let's give them a huge round of applause." Chani and Musya clapped along with everyone, and then turned to their parents, Rabbi Dovi and Rebbitzin Sarah Hennig, who were sitting in the room right next to them. "Abba, Ima, did you hear? They just announced that there are many girls our age who have a really hard life on Shlichus. They live far away, and they don't have everything easy, and we're going to honor them." Rabbi and Mrs. Hennig couldn't believe their ears. These girls live in Chengdu, China, with no friends their age. They learn in an online school. They have no kosher stores to buy candy or ice cream, no pizza shops. And now with COVID, because China had some of the toughest restrictions in the terms of quarantine, they couldn't even visit their family in Israel, who they hadn't seen since 2019. And yet, when they hear the MC praising the girls who have it hard, they didn't even imagine that she was talking about them. My friends, you know why? Because when you have purpose and meaning in your life, there's an inner joy that you feel all the time. And as the saying goes, when you smile, the world smiles with you. I think this idea is hinted in the name of our parsha, Chayei Sara. Chayei Sara means the life of Sarah. But if you read the stories, it really doesn't seem like she had much of a life. Certainly not a good one. Here's a woman who grew up as a princess, but gave it all up to marry the one person in the world who believed in the one God. And as a result of that, she was isolated from her family, exiled from place to place, suffered in different famines, and was actually kidnapped twice. Add to that the fact that she was childless and teased by her maid who conceived before her. And when she finally had her precious son Yitzchak at age 90, so first she was accused of adultery. Then her son was abused by his older brother. And in the end, she passed away because she was told that Yitzchak was brought as a sacrifice. Is this Chayei Sara? Is this the beautiful life of Sarah? And my friends, the answer is a resounding yes. Because while the outsider sees tough circumstances, Sarah sees connection with God. While the outsider feels challenges and difficulties, Sarah feels joy and satisfaction from fulfilling her divine mission. And that's truly a life well lived, a true Chayei Sara. Wishing you and yours a Shabbat Shalom u'Mevarach.